Hi, welcome everyone to the webinar for the FlexiMasters in FinTech from Nanyang Technological University. We'll wait for a few minutes for the others to join. Yeah, we'll wait for maybe a couple of more minutes, guys, before we start. I think we should start now. A few people are still joining in. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in this webinar. This is a pre-program webinar for the FlexiMasters in FinTech from NTU, right? I would like to welcome Professor Patrick here as well, who's the program director for this particular course, as well as the Masters in FinTech in NTU directly. A very warm welcome, Professor Patrick. Thank you so much for joining in. So guys, let's quickly start with the presentation. Okay, I'll quickly share my screen. If you guys have any sort of questions, you guys can use the Q&A box. Put your questions in there and we'll try to answer each and every questions from the Q&A box. Okay, so let's quickly start. Just 1 second, guys. So sorry. There's some sort of issues. Just one quick minute. Right. Let's get started. So yes, this is the Flexi Masters in Financial Technology. We are in the evolving world of finance, right? That's the reason we are here. Uh, Nanyang Technological University has collaborated with Emeritus. That's the first time Nanyang has collaborated with an online education firm, right? Before that, it was only campus-based courses. However, we are very proud to say that we are the first partners of NTU, right? Before this, Emeritus has already served over 250,000 participants across the world. And here's the bifurcation we have. We cater to almost the entire world, basically, like 18% in APAC, 14% India, 13% Middle East, 13% Europe, LATAM also, we are, around 12%, and somewhere around 13% for North America as well, US, Canada, both, right? So we have a wide range of students across the world. We are catering to over 100 countries, right? In APAC, this is one of the best types we have with NTU, right? A couple of words for Professor Patrick. He has been there with NTU, for quite a while now, and he's managing the masters in fintech as well as the Flexi Masters. He's a program director. Okay, and he's done his PhD as well. So in statistics, so he has immense experience as well at the same time, and very much engaging faculty. We're very honored to have you, Professor Patrick. The agenda is to give you the product outcomes, explain you some bit of the modules, uh, especially the tools, what are the tools covered, some highlights of the program, certification details, alumni details, and then Q&A. Okay. So starting with the rankings, NTU has been ranked #1 by Times Higher Education Young University Ranking Awards. NTU is an around 33-year-old organization, and within 33 years, it has attained #1 position. The reason I mentioned the number of years is because if you compare it with any other university, mostly the other universities are 100 years old plus, right? But within just 32, 33 years, NTU has gained the #1 ranking positions, right? Apart from that, it's number 3 global universities in Asia, as per the US News and World Report. Currently, it has over 33,000, alumni, undergrad, grad, and postgrad alumni. Okay, so that's about NTU. In terms of the program, I would like to ask Professor Patrick if you want to take this slide, or should I continue?
Yeah, I think you may just continue.
Okay, great. Thank you. So the basic understanding of this particular course is, we all know that fintech is an evolution. I mean, it's a all evolving, subject, right? So we have dealt with the normal traditional banking, and we are dealing with the fintech world now, right? There may be some more evolution in the fintech world in the future, right? So we are able to demonstrate a comprehensive understanding of the fintech industry here, how it evolved from a traditional financial services to what we are right now, right? We'll understand different type of digital financial services as well as decentralized finance. We will understand, and we'll be able to use a lot of data related applications here. We'll be able to analyze data using the machine learning techniques with the given real life scenarios, enabling you to make a data driven decision. Right now every company we are working with, whether it's fintech, whether it's any other industry, data plays a very very important role, right? So how you'll be able to make better decisions using the data, forecasting, projections, how you can do these things with the help of data analysis, using the machine learning techniques is one of the program outcomes. You will also understand one of the regulatory requirements, because there are a lot of risk involved when it comes to financial technology, when it comes to banking, when it comes to money. Primarily, there are always risk involved. There are regulatory requirements, there are compliance requirement, right? So we'll understand those factors in depth as to how we cater to those things, right? We will also apply the statistical modeling and machine learning techniques, enabling you to analyze, assess risk, and try to make a meaningful conclusion based on the statistical principles, right? Not only that, we are touch basing on the blockchain technology as well. We will understand the component, the application used. You'll also understand about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and how the smart contract works, how the blockchain technology works. Particularly, blockchain is basically a kind of ledger which monitors cryptocurrencies. Like, all the data is stored using the blockchain technology, right? So we will be understanding how exactly that works, how the cryptocurrency part, the blockchain part works, and how useful it is, what are the scope for these things to boom in the next few years as well. Okay, coming to the module, uh, Flexi Masters in FinTech is covering the compulsory subjects of masters in financial technology, right? So we have taken this module from the actual masters in financial technology. 7 out of 9 topics are available in Masters in Financial Technology as well, meaning that if you complete this course, you will get an exemption. You complete the compulsory courses of Masters in Masters of Science in Financial Technology as well. Then you will have an option to choose from the other electives, right? So the first semester of Masters will be covered here in case you want to transition from Flexi Masters into Masters, right? So the subjects we are covering here is Introduction to FinTech, FinTech ecosystems and innovation, principles of finance and risk. We have a foundation of statistical modeling. After that, we start a little bit of coding and programming. So we'll be teaching you basics of Python for programming. We'll be teaching you some bit of coding as well, basics of that. Uh, then Python for data analysis. Then we move towards some difficult topics such as machine learning in finance, blockchain systems, and financial inclusion in decentralized finance. Okay, so these are some of the topics covered. It is spread across 8 months, right? Each topic will be approximately 3 weeks. Some modules are 5 weeks as well, right? This is how the module part works. Tools covered are Python, widely used. Everyone knows about Python by now. NumPy is used, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, Scikit-learn. These are the 6 tools primarily used. Don't need to worry about these tools. Even if you're a fresher, if you're hearing these tools for the first time, don't worry. We'll be teaching you right from the scratch, right? And we'll be basically doing a lot of hand holding. We'll be providing you a program advisor as well, who will be taking you through live interactive session every week. Okay, so if you have any question and answers, if you're facing any challenges, we'll be providing you a support team who's there to support you always. You just need to raise a ticket or a message to them, and they will get in touch with you ASAP. We also have a program advisor who takes you through a live session, mostly on a Saturday morning basically. Okay, so yeah, so ample of practice will be given to you through assignments, through normal through weekly assignments, group assignments, individual assignments, and as well as through exams. You will know how exactly these tools are used. Okay, now coming to the program highlights, you'll be earning a certificate, which is, accredited certificate. You can earn up to 15 credits only from Flexi Masters in Financial Technology. Okay, you can earn 15 from here itself. For the masters, you will need 30 credits. So the remaining 30 credits you will have to attain from the second semester of the masters. We'll explain you the process for that as well later on. Okay, so that's one of the advantage. The highlight of the program is this is an accredited course. It's transforming into a master's at a later stage, right? You are getting it from one of the universities which is ranked #1 as per the Times Higher Education Young University rankings. You get associate alumni benefits and privileges. We'll talk about that as well. What all things come into picture when you are an associate alumni of NTU, right? Apart from that, you will learn the cutting edge tools such as Python. Python is widely used, as far as I am aware, I would say around 70% of organizations in the world which uses external tools are using Python right now for creating different sort of files, storing data, making sense out of data, right? So we'll be teaching you the basics of Python, which is used as per the financial technology or fintech industry, right? We'll be teaching you NumPy, which is also one of the famous tools. We'll be teaching you Matplotlib, Seaborn, Scikit-learn as well. You will know by the end of the course, you will know how to use these tools and also, upskill yourself using these tools. Okay. You will have live office hour sessions. Office hours means question and answer sessions we have on a weekly basis. That's on a Saturday, mostly 9:30 in the morning. And you will also have, personalized support from industry experts, right? So you will have office hour sessions from the industry experts. You will also have some office hour sessions from, couple of sessions from Professor Patrick, and a few sessions from industry experts provided by NTU as well. Okay, so apart from that, you'll be able to understand and apply your knowledge into the fintech domain, in the fintech world. You will also be able to take a bold step in your career and possibly maybe change your career, or if you're already in the fintech domain, possibly scale higher and higher, right? We'll be giving you a lot of case studies with real world examples and live sessions, which will help you to understand the topics in depth, right? So these are some of the program highlights. Okay, I'll take a pause here and see if anyone has any sort of questions. Okay, I don't see any questions as such at the moment. So yeah, right. The certificate looks like this. Okay. Some of the highlights of the certificates are there are 9 modules. Okay. So each module you're getting an e-certificate. So individually you're getting 9 e-certificates plus the final one looks like this. Okay. So in total you're getting 10 e-certificates. Plus you're also getting a transcript, right? The GPA you require to complete this is hardly 2.5 out of 5. That means around 50%, right? So it's very easy to score, and get your FlexiMasters. Plus you're getting 9 certificates from NTU, right? Uh, Separately for the module plus this one, the FlexiMasters one. So that's another advantage. You'll also be getting the transcript, which will showcase your GPA and which will showcase your progress and how well you have done. Coming to the most important part, the alumni benefits. Okay, so firstly, you join the alumni board of over so many students. Plus, you get access to NTU alumni job board. Right, NTU alumni job board is one of the best job board I've personally seen. I've been here for around 6 years almost, but when it comes to the job boards, job portal, job access, the kind of updates NTU does every now and then, it's tremendous. It's great and great to see that. There are a lot of job opportunities. I think if you have already spoken to us and you have come along on a video call, we might have shown you how the job board looks like, right? If not, after this call, you can connect with us, any one of the program advisors, and we'll take you through the job board as well, right? It has a network of over 300,000 participants across the world, right? So you are able to network with over 300,000 NTU alumni members, right? You get a lifelong email and networking account. So you get a domain email from NTU as well, like arshad.sheikh@ntu.edu.hg, something like that, right? So lifelong email account access and networking account access you are getting already. Uh, Apart from that, you get a lot of discounts and privileges from the participating merchants for travel, accommodation, education, and self-enrichment sector. So there are a lot of merchant discounts also available in short for NTU alumni, right? So those things will also be shared with you, right? So in general, in brief, these are some of the alumni benefits. There are a lot more, but these are one of the highlighted ones. Okay. Now, the program duration is 8 months, 12 to 14 hours weekly commitment we need from you starting on 20th of June. Let me quickly elaborate as to how 12 to 14 hour works, right? So we give you access to a platform, a portal, right? You just need to log in on that portal every week. We will upload some part of the module. So one module consists of 2-3 weeks, sometimes 3 to 4 weeks. So it is further subdivided into weekly kind of a thing. So weekly basis, some part of the module will be released. That part will consist of pre-recorded videos, case studies, discussion boards. It will have MCQs. It will have individual and group assignments as well. So some week you'll have individual assignments, some week you'll have group assignments, right? And in the end, you will have one exam, which is also on a Saturday, right? So 7 out of 9 topics will have an exam. It will be a proctored exam, and you will have to attend it at a particular time. That's basically 2:30 p.m. SGT, and it's a 3-hour exam, right? Some of them are open book, some of them are closed book as well. So we'll guide you on that. It's easy, but you have to be there on time. It's a proctored exam basically. So you can divide your time of 12 to 14 hours as per your own convenience, right? There is just one live session every week that happens on a Saturday. 9:30 in the morning Singapore time. Okay, you can try and attend it live, right? If not, if you're by any chance, if you're not able to attend it for any reason, we simultaneously record it, and a recorded link will be shared with you within 24 hours. Okay, there is no attendance criteria as such because we're dealing with working professionals, so that's an added advantage. So if you miss the live session, we recommend you to watch the recording later on. Though we recommend you to first try and attend it because you'll be able to clarify your doubts live, and you don't have to depend on the recording. But in case something happens, some emergency happens, or any workload, business travel, things like that, we anyways have the recorded link available for you. Okay, so this is how the 12 to 14 hour works. It's quite flexible. Even for the group assignments, the program support team will align the group. You don't have to run anywhere, for the groups. You don't have to scatter anywhere. The program support team will align the groups for yourself for the group projects. For individual projects, you can do it as per your own wish. For exams, the timetables will be shared with you well in advance. All right, it's a 3-hour exam. And what are we expecting is around 12 to 14 hours per week dedication, plus we're expecting 2.5 GPA out of 5, which equates to around 50%, right? So this is the expectation we have from you. Now I'll be opening the house for Q&A. Anyone has any sort of questions, you can put that in the Q&A box and we'll take it up from there. I live in Hong Kong. Oh, just one second. Let us start with Jayampati. Yes. So Jayampati has a question about the continuation, the transition I spoke about. Yes, this transforms into Masters of Science in Financial Technology. Okay, so yeah, Professor Patrick is sharing some details on that as well. So yeah, this transforms into MSc in FinTech. You once you complete this particular course, you have 5 years time to apply for masters in FinTech. Okay, so it's a normal application, just like any other student. You apply for master's degree, and you need to upload this certificate and the transcript you'll be getting from here. Okay, so you will get the exemption, whatever modules you have completed, you'll get the exemption for those modules. You don't have to repeat that. Plus you get the price reduction as well. So if we talk about price reduction, it's half price. If masters is around 47,000 US dollars, it will go down to approximately 23 to 23 and a half thousand US dollars. So masters will go exactly half. Okay, that's how the uh, transition works. Does that answer your question, Jayampati?
And to add on that, I would like to clarify that for the FlexiMaster, it basically cover half of the MSc program. In terms of the academic units, in numbers, FlexiMaster will cover 15 academic units. And for our MSc in FinTech program at NTU, we would require 30 AUs, academic units, to compete. So yeah, so basically FlexiMaster is half of the MSc in FinTech program. And that's why upon the completion of the FlexiMaster, if you would like to further pursue the MSc, just apply, and then you can get you can even join halfway. That means you can join our MSc program from November, and then basically the time you may stay in Singapore could be just around 6 months. Then you can get an MSc degree.
Great. Thank you so much for that clarification, Professor Patrick. Mr. David Chow has a question. I live in Hong Kong. Can I complete the program by individual assessment without any group assessment? Ideally speaking, we recommend you group assignments. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're living in Hong Kong. It's almost the same. It's the same time zone anyways, through Singapore, and all of you will connect virtually, right? In case you're not able to contribute towards one particular group assignments, then you can let the support team know, and you can do it individually, right? But we will not promote that honestly for each and every assignment. But obviously, there are chances wherein you are a part of a group, but because of your commitment, you're not able to complete that with the group. So obviously, that will happen. We expect that. In that situation, we are okay. We will accommodate for you, but not every time, right? So how the group assignment works is, let's say there are 5 people in a group. Okay, only one person. There'll be like a group leader, which you guys will decide who's the group leader, who's more active, for that particular week. Only that person will upload the assignment, and the remaining will have to upload a video explaining their contribution in the group project. That's how it works, right? So in the other situation, if you're not able to do anything, if you're not able to contribute towards the group, then you can do it individually and upload a video saying that you were not able to be a part of the group, and you have done it individually. But we will only take that as an exception. Like I would say, since there are 9 modules, I think almost every, not every module, but yeah, 6 to 7 modules has a group project approx. So if you do it for one or two group assignments, that's fine. But yeah, we recommend you group because this will help you networking as well as the class becomes more interactive. Okay, so Alistair has a question for this course. Which date is the last day to register? The next deadline we have, Alistair, is 7th of June, because we are running a promotion. I'll talk to you about the promotion right now in a bit, right? So 7th of June is the last date for the promotion. If you want to join after 7th of June, that is fine. You can still join, but the promotion may not be applicable. Like the waiver we are promising you now for the next 2 days may not be applicable, or maybe a lesser amount of promotional waiver you may get. But yeah, last date to register technically would be 1 day prior the course commences, because it's a straight application. It would be 27th of June, right? But at that moment of time, you may not get any or very less waiver. Okay, so 27th of June is the last final date. If you have any queries, can we reach out to the faculty? So we will be assigning, that's a very good question, Mr. Ajay Bhatia. We will be assigning program advisors, industry experts, to help you with your queries. There will be a couple of sessions from the faculty as well, couple of live sessions from the faculty, plus NTU are also providing you some industry experts separately to the sessions we have, right? So there are a lot of people to help you out there, right? If you if your question is particularly about faculty may not be available for those many sessions, because we are doing one session every week for 8 months, right? So faculty, obviously their primary job is to teach in the university, so practically that's not possible. But yeah, you'll have a couple of sessions from the actual faculties, plus you'll have some sessions from industry experts provided through NTU. Plus, you have one live session every week provided to you by Emeritus. That will be like, that is also an industry expert. By the way, the profile of the program advisor, who's the industry expert, is good. It's awesome. He's one of the chief financial officer of one of the companies, and he has his own company as well. So very knowledgeable person we are providing you to reach out to if you have any sort of queries. Okay, now Mr. Ajay Bhatia has another question. What's the process of opting the masters as part-time? What's the eligibility criteria? Professor Patrick, I'll hand
Yeah,
it over.
I'm taking this question. So, first of all, I would like to emphasize that the continuation to pursue a master program or MSc in FinTech program would require a separate application, just like the normal applicants. But of course, you can highlight your experience with this FlexiMaster, because this FlexiMaster exactly teach you. Sorry, I need to read the questions. Okay, sorry. Okay. Sorry, what I just said. The FlexiMaster will cover half of the MSc in FinTech program, and that's why if you score well and also you have a work experience to support your bachelor's degree, has good academic records to support your application. So you will have a good chance to get into our master program. But to emphasize again, that would require you to apply it separately, and the admission criteria will be the same as the normal applicants. What I here can promise you is that clearing the FlexiMaster with good scores will be a plus. And about the eligibility criteria and also any requirement, English requirement, I would invite you to visit our website. What I just post in the chat room. Perhaps I can briefly tell you about the requirements, but I think for the full list, you should refer to our website. You should have a bachelor's degree, and you should have you should provide the English score if your university was not instruct in the at the medium of the medium of instruction is not English, then you need to provide IELTS score or TOEFL score. For the IELTS score, you need to be at least 6, okay, for total IELTS score, and for TOEFL, if I remember correctly, should be 82. Yeah, you should exceed this threshold. Sorry, I think for the TOEFL score threshold, I'm not so sure. Perhaps I get back to you later on. And there is no entry exam, and you need to when you apply for our master program, you already need to choose the full-time or part-time basis. Okay. So since why I would say that you may join halfway is that our FlexiMaster will cover all the compulsory modules in our MSc program. And our MSc program is conducted in 3 trimesters in 1 year. And for the first trimester, our master program will cover all the compulsory modules. That means after you clear the FlexiMaster in FinTech here online, then you may choose to join us in trimester 2, from trimester 2. And you just need to clear trimester 2 and trimester 3. And each trimester would last about 3 months long. And that's why I would say about 6 months you stay in Singapore. Why I particularly point out this is that I heard of some feedback from working professionals. They show their interest in our master program, but they cannot leave their clients, right? Cannot leave their business. So no. And we also try hard to converting some of our modules in trimester 3 to online mode, or allow our students to remotely clear the modules in trimester 3. So that means we can even further reduce the stay in Singapore or away from your home country will be just 3 months. So we reduce it to 3 months. That should be a big help to this group of working professionals. They have their clients to remain the good relation. Yeah, that is the part about the master program.
Great. Professor Patrick, I just have one clarification.
Yes.
So let's say I'm in India. I've done my graduation from India.
Yes.
It was in English. The medium of instruction was English.
Yes.
And now I have completed FlexiMasters as well.
Yes.
Do I still need the IELTS or TOEFL for applying for masters?
So the answer is no, but it depends on for the Indian universities whether the university itself state clearly on their website that the medium of instruction is English. If not, if we will not be able to find such an official information on their official websites, we would request the students to ask for a certifying letter from their university, and that letter is to certify that the medium of the instruction is English. Then we will accept, and we can waive the English score for the students.
Great. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Professor Patrick. Is this course suitable for someone with no IT background
Okay, I will take it as well. The answer is yes. That is also how I decide the master program for the compulsory modules or the courses offered in the FlexiMaster. We would like to first build the foundations for the students who would like to enter the fintech industry. And of course, if you look at some of them, some of the courses like machine learning, they are already quite advanced. But you can take a step back and see. We will first teach you about the programming, teach you about the data analysis. So the knowledge will be stackable, and we build up to allow you to use the essential tools in fintech industry to contribute to the community. So the short answer is yes, but you may also understand that you are going to get in touch with some technology because we are talking about fintech. You know, fintech is an abbreviation of financial technology. So somehow you are going to learn some technology, but we will equip you the essential knowledge. So even though you don't know about the programming, any programming language, that is also fine. That is also fine. Yeah.
Thank you so much. If you decided to pursue master, the 6 months, is it full time or part time?
Oh yeah. The 6 months I refer to full time. If you do it part time, it depends on how many courses you take. So usually for full time students, the normal study load will be 4 courses per week. So if you say, oh, you will still work in Singapore, right? For example, you are now in Singapore and you would like to pursue it in part-time basis, then you are going to take it longer, maybe 1 year. But actually, the time is hard to calculate because now when I said 6 months, I'm talking about trimester 2 and trimester 3. Altogether will be 6 months. But if you are going to leave over some courses to take in the second year, then you need to also count the trimester 1 and so on. So in total, you may need 15 months to complete one master. But that has been quite a fast way to obtain a master because for our part-time student, they will need 24 months to obtain the master. So the logic is that the FlexiMaster here will clear half of our MSc program, and then you are going to clear the rest of them. Then it depends on how long you would like to use to clear the rest. Yeah, the normal candidature for part-time student will be 2 years, and then for full-time student, the normal candidature is 1 year.
Okay. Just a clarification, Professor Patrick.
Yes.
After let's say I have done my Flexi Masters already, and
Yeah.
I'm ready to spend, maybe a couple of lectures each week, right? Particularly, I mean, a normal idea how much time it will take for me completing the Flexi Masters already. For
Can you ask again?
Yeah, sure.
Complete the FlexiMaster?
Yeah. So let's say I've already completed the Flexi Masters,
Yes.
and now I just need to complete 2 semesters, and
Yes.
I'm now taking it part time, right?
Yes.
Saturday, Sunday classes, the weekend classes, right?
Yes.
Generally, how long it takes for someone like me who's willing to do it part time? Not overall, I'm just talking about the master's part, leaving the Flexi Master aside.
Um. Okay. Let's do some simple math. If as a part-time student, if we only just take 2 courses per week, then one trimester you are going to clear 6 AU.
Okay.
6 academic units. So that means you will need about 3 trimesters to complete the rest of the 15 AUs. About. So it depends on whether you want to overknow yourself and then just compete in 2 trimesters. And also, I would see that there will be a possibility that some students may want to take certain courses, but those courses may be offered in different trimesters. So that means you need to wait for the next year trimester 3, for example. So then that will also somehow prolong the graduation time. Yeah, so we cannot confirm, but you just imagine that as undergraduate students, you also have this experience of clearing all the graduation requirements. Now, what you need to do after clear the FlexiMaster, you have 15 AU to clear. And as a part-time student, basically the study load is half of the full-time students. But it also depends on whether you want to take those courses, right? Whether you want to take certain courses. And if yes, then you may need to wait for it because those courses will be offered once. Yeah, so that's why once per year. What I mean is once per year, and that's why just like the undergraduate study. There is another question by Jin Jiang. Only one intake per year. So far, yes. We are so far we have only one intake per year. But if you're referring to the admission, perhaps it will be quite easier to add more admission cycle, maybe particularly for FlexiMasters. But so far, since we don't have FlexiMaster graduates yet, we are working on it. But so far, there is only one intake so far. So I would suggest that if any of our FlexiMaster students are interested in the MSc in FinTech program, first of all, what I'm sharing with you will be valid for sure. But there may be some other good news. So that's why I would invite you to visit our website, our MSc in FinTech website regularly. Then you may see the good news there.
Great. Thank you so much for that clarification. Alistair, is there any requirements to join this FlexiMaster? Not really. I mean, you have to be a working professional over 21 years of age. We haven't kept any eligibility criteria as such because we are promoting this FlexiMasters. So not really a criteria. If you mean any technical knowledge, if you need any particular amount of experience, not really. But yeah, I mean, the preferred candidates are over 21 years of age, also carrying a couple of years of work experience as well. Even if you're a fresher, that's fine. You should have, you should have the intent to learn about fintech. That's what we need.
Okay, I think I'm taking the next question. Some articles say that the fintech does not favor the employees older than 35 years old. So I think the main rationale behind those articles will be that fintech will be quite technical subject. Especially you would like to innovate some new fintech solution that would require a lot of efforts and also a lot of technical innovations. So I will not exclude the possibility that people older than 35 years old will contribute to fintech. But I would say that from my own observations, because when you are quite experienced working professional and you are in fintech industry, you may be of different roles. That means you may be more of a managerial role, then you are managing people to do this and do this. Or for example, now ChatGPT is quite popular, right? And we are innovating AI solutions for our clients. But you may not be the one that who fine-tune the large language models, or you need to understand all the lines behind the model, right? All the codes behind the model. But I think our FlexiMaster or even MSc in FinTech, sorry, I should not talk about MSc in FinTech. for our FlexiMaster, we would not really be that technical. And even you are older than 35 years old, I do believe that you can cope with it. So if of course, if you have left the universities or haven't learned for a long time, that may be that may require some time to pick up, right? And to really regain the status of study. But I do believe that everyone can learn about those subjects. For MSc in FinTech, and that's why it would be a master program. Our MSc in FinTech will actually have two specializations. One is called Intelligent Process Automation. Another one is the Digital Financial Services, IPA and DFS. The logic of having these two specializations are exactly like what you just said. So you will see there are two groups of people in the FinTech industry to contribute to this community. One is maybe the younger one who deal with a lot of technical things. That is our IPA specializations. Another one is the DFS. So within this, under the DFS specialization, what we were trying to do is to share with our working professionals. Actually, most part-time students of our MSc in FinTech program will choose DFS because IPA is too technical for the working professionals. DFS students will learn a lot of insights and also what technologies can revolutionize the financial services. And also some compliance practice, because whenever we have technology playing a role in the finance or banking sectors, so we need to be very rigorous on how this can be implemented, right? There are many things related to that. That is why DFS will be designed for maybe more. So DFS is more executive design for working professionals. Okay, so I would say that both groups of the people will contribute to the FinTech industry. You can, in my imagination, I would not like to say that, but in my imagination, I would expect that working professional could take DFS, then know some of our IPA students, and then they work together, come up with some innovative FinTech solutions, and yeah, to change the world. So that is how I think of this IPA and the DFS sectors. But to answer your questions, I do think that the age wouldn't be the barrier.
Right. Awesome. That was a great and elaborated answer. So every firm needs someone at a managerial level. Obviously, FinTech also needs someone at a managerial level. So, yeah. So as Professor rightly mentioned, you have your scope. Someone who's younger will also have their scope, right? So everyone has their job to do. So don't worry. There are a lot of scope in the FinTech domain. It's ever evolving, and banking is like one of the most old domains we remember, right? From years and years, banking has been evolving. So uh, don't worry on those things. Uh, okay, I think anyone has any other question, uh, please post it. I have just one last slide I need to go through. Okay, so I just have one last slide. I kept it for the last. If you sign up within the next 48 hours, specifically for our candidates who have enrolled in the webinar, listen to all the details and everything, we will be giving them 15% tuition assistance waiver only until the 7th of June, right? So we had certain codes, but those codes and everything are kept only until the 7th of June. If you register by 7th of June, you can avail 15% tuition assistance waiver, or you can call it a scholarship, or a discount basically, which comes up to 1,275 US dollars. So 1,275 US dollars would be the waiver for you. Okay, so rather than 8,500, you will pay $7,225 US plus GST for Singapore and Indian residents. Okay. And we also give you part payment options wherein you can select 3 or 4 installments as well with a nominal convenience charge. Okay. If you want to contact us regarding this, you can contact one of your program advisors or simply reply back to our email or message and we'll get in touch with you. Okay. Anyone wants a call back from us, please put their name, call back with the code or call back with some more details. We are happy to go on an individual call with the participant as well, explaining more about, the curriculum, the module in depth, right? So we're happy to do that as well. Anyone who wants something like that, please put your name in the chat box and we will get in touch with you as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Jindian also has another question. MSc FinTech meant for any specialization?
So for Master of Science in FinTech program at NTU in Singapore, we offer 2 specializations, and the students need to choose either one of them upon their ambition. Okay, so the details can be found in our website. But when we say MSc in FinTech, basically that will cover quite a lot of topics, including what you just mentioned, cybersecurity, RegTech. We do have modules cover those. But for the specializations, they will have their own list of elective courses. We call it prescribed elective courses. And you can have a look at what are the courses we offer under each of the specialization. We offer 2 specializations. One is IPA, another is DFS. For your second question on how many students are there so far transition from FlexiMaster to MSc. So interestingly, so actually you are the second batch, right? It's the second batch of the FlexiMaster. The first batch has not graduated yet. So I hope to see more and more students from FlexiMaster to MSc later on. So perhaps the very first students transit from FlexiMaster to MSc will take place next August.
Yeah, so to add on to that, the first batch started by the end of March. Mostly that should be completed by the start of December. Okay, and then we'll basically start the transition process. The second batch is the one we are talking about now, which starts on 28th of June, right? So that data will not be applicable at the moment, Jin. Yeah, but we are expecting a lot because almost everyone we have spoken to, they are interested in the transition part, right? That's a specialty of FlexiMaster, that it takes you, it's a pathway for masters. Okay, so yeah, most of them are interested, but exact answer is not available right now.
So there's another questions about the alumni profile of MSc FinTech. I think that part will take quite a long time, and actually I need to look for some more data to share. In fact, we will hold information session for the MSc in FinTech program soon. Should be around September. So if you are interested in our program, master program, so you may join that information session as well. So just stay tuned with our website. So we will post the link on our website.
I would recommend just register your interest through the NTU website directly, or let us know, message us, we'll share the direct link for the MSc portion. And yeah, we can share more details.
Yeah, by the way, we do upload the past year's information sessions video recording on our website, so you may refer to that as well. So on 1 or 2 pages, 2 pages of my slides, I did cover the alumni profile.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So the answer for you is to check the NTU website, and you should be able to get some details there.
Yeah.
For MSc in FinTech.
Yes.
For the FlexiMasters, as we mentioned, since this is just the second batch, the first batch is running. So the alumni details and everything is basically under process, like people are still doing it. However,
Yes.
you can trust the name, you can trust NTU, you can trust Emeritus. NTU is one of the best when it comes to the universities. Emeritus is one of the best when it comes to the online education form, right? Both of us has catered to over 500,000 participants in total, right? So the trust factor should be there. And the kind of module we are providing you, the kind of handholding we are providing you, I assure you that, it will be of great help in your career. Any other question, anyone? The classes of weekdays, weekend.
The extension classes. So first, I would like to clarify that the classes are not called extension classes. The classes are really the normal classes we offer in the MSc in FinTech. So currently, our classes will be offered in the evenings of weekdays or Saturdays. We will not touch Sundays, so don't worry. Yeah, so basically our idea is to entertain the working professionals in Singapore as well. So I think the next question is how many students are there first batch of the FlexiMaster, right? I guess.
Yeah, I know the count. There were 34 participants enrolled in the first batch. Is there an interest for the installment payment? Yes, there is a bit of a convenience charge. So if you choose the 3-part payment option, you get charged $255 overall. That's divided in all the 3 installments. If you choose the 4-part payment option, then you get charged $425 approximately. That's divided into 4 installments. So I would say $100 odd per installment you will pay for the installment options. But yeah, we're giving a good amount of time to pay the installments. Like you will pay one now before Friday. Second one you'll pay in August, then September, then October. Okay, so giving you some time to pay the installments if you go for the 4-part payment option. If you go for the 1-part payment option, then you don't have to worry. There's no extra charge. But yes, since we're giving you that facility, there is a convenience charge for paying in installments. Anyone else? Anyone has any question? Anyone wants to call back? Please let us know. Anyone wants the code? I see some of you have already started with the application process. We've got 4 to 5 applications in the last 1 hour. So anyone wants the code, please message us, please email us. We will share the code for the 15% waiver, and we're looking forward to have you in the class. And believe me, it's an awesome collaboration. One of the best university with one of the best online service provider, right? There's a lot to learn. You'll learn about the different type of dynamics of FinTech, and a successful career is awaiting you. Okay, so on that note, we will have to conclude the conversation. It's been an hour. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time, Professor Patrick. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining this session. I hope it was helpful and it has clarified your doubts. I am waiting for your responses, your email and messages. We already have it from a couple of you. Yeah, I'm waiting for the others. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.